Hello and welcome to Senior Artist Strokes. I'm Angel Mercado. Artistic license. What is it? Where do we get it? How do we use it? Hold on, hang around, and I will tell you all of this. And I'll show you how I use it. I'm from Chile, and on my last trip to Chile, I got to go to southern Chile, where there's a cluster of beautiful islands called Chiloé, that whole area. And they are beautiful. It's almost like you go back in time. There's where the Andes almost they go into the ocean, into the Pacific. Islands all over the place, wooden boats painted of different colors, smells of seafood, tasty food, beautiful people. And here's what I took, so we took several days. I was traveling with family, and we traveled around this island. And here's a perfect example that I found here to show you what artistic license means. If you can see on the first photo, you can see there are two ladies walking towards the water. Well, what was there? It was a market. These people come early in the morning, bring their goods, and before you know it, within half an hour, the market, boom, is gone, it's operating. And I found this scene interesting because it shows several things from the area. One, it shows how people, they're walking all over the place. So that's kind of catches my attention because I come from the Midwest, in small towns, and you don't see a lot of people walking outdoors. But here you do. And the other thing was, I love the buildings. Most of them, they're made of wood, and they're, you're showing part of the bay. Even on the left side, you can see a few little boats that are going to lead into the next example I'm going to show you. So here you can see that my approach, my sketch, when you look at it, when you compare it to the photograph, it has pretty much the same elements. You can pretty much tell that it was, the sketch was done in that area, in that corner, showing that piece of a street. But the difference is, from my photo, is that I put some artistic license. I use my feelings, I put my feelings into this sketch, and that is what artistic license says. You just have to find a way to sketch something that is going to represent what you see in front of you or what you see in a photograph, but not try to copy a photograph. So that is the difference between just copying a photograph and copying a photograph using artistic license. So that is one example. Now let's go to the second example. On the second example, these were the people that came from different islands into this dock area where they have a market. And these people are coming down the boats and bringing all their goods to sell in this place. And usually there are a lot of fishermen. They bring their goods and then they buy, whatever they need for their household, and they go back into these boats and back to their islands. And this process starts very early in the morning. It's very quiet at first, and then boom, it's just buzzing with sounds and people. And by here, I find another good example of showing you what artistic license is. In the photo you can see these boats. They were loaded with people. But it was early morning and the light was getting just right. And these people were just getting out of the boats, and because the sunlight was getting just right, they made it glow when they had the boats as background. So it was a great opportunity to do a sketch and try to, show a little bit of the essence of the place. And that's where the artistic license come from. I'm not longer concerned in sketching something literal, like just as I see it. No, I'm more concerned on how that scene, how I felt that scene, how I want the viewer to see it. So there's where I use my artistic license. So next time, when you are in front of a scene or you have a photograph in front of you and you want to copy it, look at your photograph. Spend some time looking at it. Maybe a couple of 3 minutes. Then find something that you find a little bit meaningful that has something for you to say. And then render that to the drawing. But remember, just try not to be so exact. You are not making an exact copy of this photograph. You are using the photograph as reference. So maybe you don't even have to use the whole photograph, just use a little bit. Or group 3, 4, or 5 photographs in front of you of the same area, and from there come with your own sketch. And you'll be amazed that after a few exercises, this is going to come very clear to you, and it's going to improve your drawings 100%. Be patient. You have to have the desire to do this, and practice. That's all it takes. So my friends, if you got your license, if you're an artist and you got your license, your artistic license, by all means use it. You should. You will be glad you did. I hope you enjoyed this video. Down below I have a description. In the descriptions I have a guide for you, a free guide for you to get on how to start a drawing. And I hope you'll find it useful and use it. A like would be nice, subscribe and share. And I hope I'll get to see you again. Goodbye.